Hello guys, Namaskaram. So today we are going to see how people are doing SEO for concrete coating Boston. What they are doing different than their competition that is leading them to rank higher into the Google. So first of all, you can find extension. It's a Moz bar extension. You can find it into the Google extension. So Google extension Moz bar. You don't need a paid account. You can just install this, activate it, and just have your free account, and that will give you some data. Those data will help us analyze the SERPs, understanding the DA and PA people are having, and also a lot of other factors. So, in our example today, we are taking concrete coating Boston. Why Boston? I need to pick one niche, so I have decided to go with concrete coating. It may be a high ticket niche. I don't know. Not an expert to this niche. But I'm doing SEO for 18 years, was thinking like how I can help people. I thought like there is a lot of, things I can do to the community and maybe we can have certain session like this. So I decided to start this series. Today we will explore how in a good population city like Boston, people are doing better for local rankings into the Google search. So, concrete coating Boston is our keyword. We search it into the Google. These are the two websites. Let's explore what kind of website they are. There must be some data what they're doing is special because you see when you are having a local keyword, generally you don't need a much of domain authority or page authority. So a light form of link building they have done and they are getting this there into the ranks for first and second. So if we closely see, this one is having no services section separately, but we can see a whole lot of pages added to the footer and maybe a lot of, zip codes where they serve. Very fantastic information we found. These are not my website. I'm just exploring them, understanding what they are doing. Most of time we think like we should have a separate services page, but this is a clear indication that they don't have a services called page, but they have those services mentioned and then they have dedicated pages towards those websites. So this is towards those web pages. So this is like they are putting effort to just have the services mentioned as separate section, one specific image. We will also see what kind of specific they are doing. They have a call to us button there. This guy also have a call option there to a number. They are putting concrete flooring expert. Now you can see because they are a Boston, having the Boston word in their name, they are really doing it smartly, intentionally not using the Boston word in their H1, the main heading, but they are right away after their main heading, they are putting their main services they are offering, then again a call to action. On the other side, we will say like this guy have a request a quote, which is also a way to, give a call to action and then because they don't have the Boston in the word, they are using concrete coating Boston as a H1. This also indicates that this is their main focus keyword they want to rank for. They are putting certain this kind of information that is helping in EEAT. They are putting the authoritativeness in the form of a reviews boxes. There are certain plugin in WordPress. We can discuss that later about those plugin. But you see a similarity. They both have those services sections with the image, and this guy is also having the same thing done. They have all the city names mentioned into the homepage. They also have city name and they also have zip codes. Now they also have certain features in bullets. They have certain like image gallery sort of thing, another call to action, and page is done. On the other side, if we go to the Boston side, they have those services section, call to action. So they have the Boston map I think it's a lead gen site because they don't have a GPP, we can say. I'm not sure. But the way they are doing is this way. Now they have those city pages. It's a good thing. We can go to the Medford. When we go to the Medford, we see the same thing. They have that page. So it's like a type of a must page. I think so. Let's see if they have the same content. Of course, even they are having the same content because their pages are different for their location. That's their main goal. So let's explore using SE ranking, what kind of traffic these guys are having. So this is the second ranking website, 1800 keywords are ranking, and you can see they have duplicate pages, but the ranking may be coming because of the Boston in the name, and also they have put the focus to the services pages. If we go to the another section, they also have the same sections, even they have the duplicate content. So you can understand if you have a local business and you are having a ranking track like this, it really helps lots. On the other side, let's see the second website into SE ranking. I love SE ranking. So they are not having the location pages. That's why you can see only three location pages are live. That's why you can see they have very limited exposure, but maybe because they are focusing on Boston as a local business, they are not a lead gen site like the second one, so they are doing well with this idea. Now let's see their sitemaps, how it looks like. If we go onto the sitemap, they don't have a sitemap. Maybe we can find it with the robots.txt. Maybe. Yeah, as I said you. So we go to their sitemap, we see what kind of site they have created. So if we go to the pages, they have like all the, major cities as a page. And that is nothing but replica of the main content, of course, based on our checks. They also have the primary services pages. They have this service page, but somehow they have not intentionally added it to there, but they have it. Now they have certain kind of categories. This is not a point because categories are part of the blog posting, so we don't want to focus on that. But if we go to one of the, posts, it is for epoxy installer in Boston. Let's see if they are ranking on this keyword. Yeah, they are ranking like a little lower, but it is there. So now let's see why they are not ranking better for this keyword if they has to. If we go to the website epoxy installer in Boston, they have this epoxy installer in Boston in a blog post. But at the same moment of time, you will see the other websites have the pages, not the post. So here a different intent is happening. And also, if I was the site owner, I won't create that specific blog post because you can see the post is there, but it actually ranking the home page because Google don't think that this page is actually having those details which they want to rank. So why so? Because this is a blog post? No. Because the way the page is structured, the other websites may be a full website with call to action, etc. So this is the difference you need to take care. When making a content, you need to decide, shall I make a blog post or shall I make a web page? That's very important. We can see this live. Now about their another post, renovating office space in Boston. So they are having like a lot of blog posts. They is having Boston or related areas, but some of them are generic in the nature. Now we can see what they're doing is they are linking out to one of our authority website, I believe so. They have underlined their things there. And then not much content, but they are still putting focus on their local areas to be mentioned there. Let's see if this spice is ranking. So I want to see this website, right? No, they are not ranking. So as we speak, it may be the reason because the other people are having proper call to action and content structure. So even you can see like majority of the big websites, like with the high traffic, they are getting even with the, you know, copied content on all the location pages. Some of the important pages you can decide is like case studies, that is good for the EAT gallery, put the call to action button to your phone number, contact us. These are the very essential thing you should care on the tops of your website page. Then there is a privacy policy and about us into the footer area. So we can say they have certain other blog posts. Why we are checking this? Because this website have thousands of visitors and also they are ranking well on many keywords. Now you can see colored cement floor Boston. So what they are doing here is they are linking their Tumblr profiles, whatever they have created. Some of them are not live, maybe because the platform have taken down. So now this is a blog post. They have a good blog on Webly, and then they are interlinking their other backlinks. That's what they are doing from there. So it's like putting the authority among interlinking the properties is what they are doing. Now we see like these are the tags. So this is the author, and that links to the homepage. So like you will see their blogs are not ranking that well as their website pages are. So now let's explore further about this website. Okay. So this is a website and we want to see their top pages. Okay. Every website have this kind of a structure. Their majority of pages goes to a different one. I mean, specific pages takes all the traffic. So now if you see very closely, 94% of traffic is to the one blog post. What's so special about that blog post? Let us explore that as well. Okay, so it's just like their other blog post, but at the same time, you will see length of the content is way deeper, right? Way deeper. And now let's see what is specially making them rank there. Okay, I'm from India, so maybe for me the results are search from location. Results are different for me. So maybe I use this website. I search from. It's just a warning. I will skip. Their SSL might be not working proper. United States, and I will put English as a language. Boston as a city. Magic Bricks. It's actually picking it from for me from India, so I can't get the exact things. But let's see what kind of keywords they are ranking for. Okay, so these are all the keywords they have, and they are even their positions are not that best, but some of them are good ones. My results can be different because I'm not from Boston for my location. We are not getting that data. Anyway, so what we understood from this example is even if their website ranks well, like 99% of their traffic are on two pages. One is the blog post, so we can say 94% of traffic may not convert, but this 4% is not less, 16 visitor per day, around 350 keywords. And yes, they have good position for their primary search terms, but at the same time, we can see a lot of potential for the other ones. Maybe they should decide to create epoxy concrete floors as a page rather having the homepage ranking for that particular keyword, right? So this can be another page. So what they can do is maybe they can go to this, collect all those specific terms where they are ranking about 30, and maybe they can create those content pages and not like a blog post. They should be, you know, content pages. Why? Because the local and commercial is the intent. Informative is not the intent. If information was the intent, then we were able to create a blog post as well. Like for these all are actually good keywords, but they are not ranking well. So if they do this kind of changes to their website, they would see a hefty amount of traffic share is changed and a lot of good new keywords be ranking there. So this is like how we analyzed some of the websites and two of their website actually. And now why not we do another, in-depth checking in which we want to explore why some website ranks on third page, for example. Okay. So now you see this website is the first one in the Google search because that's an ad. And this website even doesn't have a proper meta title that is optimized for this. So they are there. Then our keyword was concrete coating Boston, and we have a Facebook page. Of course, Facebook pages are not that much SEO optimized. Now you can see this website is ranking there onto the third page, like 23rd location, because this meta is again not optimized. This is also not optimized for this particular keyword. So that may be the primary reason why these guys are ranking lower compared to the other ones. The myth has to be busted that duplicate content doesn't rank. I won't say to replicate what they're doing because this is a lead gen site. Even if they create 20 leads a month, it's good investment for them. But what I would say is using the AI SEO writing tools, our app, creating the particular location page content, updating the page content with the new content developed by our own app. I don't want to pitch our app here, but whatever app works for you, we have been doing lots of case studies. An AI SEO writing tool actually creates 10 to 50% of humanized content, goes based on EEAT guidelines and so many other stuff it takes care. So if they had a unique content, maybe it would have them better into the ranks. They're doing a lot of good stuff there. And even you can see they have the Boston location map embed because it may be a lead gen site basically. And even you will say Boston concrete floor coating, but their logo is like Metro Create. So maybe it's a group that owns this website. So we will see like they have a different logo than their website name. So it's fair. They are putting their brand as there, and then they are not putting like we all have the habit to create the exact same logo as our website name is about, but it's an EMD. I highly appreciate how they're doing. They're putting their main brand there, Metro Create. So that's how they're doing. And I would also see that because they have a lot of blog posts and only one blog post have 96% of the traffic. So this is the problem. That's why I create AI SEO writing tools because when you go with any AI tool and you create, I'm not sure they're using AI tool or not. So the problem is like you create hundreds of blog posts. It's not. number of posts you have. It's about what kind of quality content you have, what kind of, intent you are following or not. If the Google is having an intent of commercial local, what kind of other pages are ranking? If you don't follow that path, your ranks may not be there. So these blog posts are there, and we even not sure they all are indexed or not. So let us see what they're doing there with the blog. So where is their site now? Okay, so their sitemap doesn't have specifically slash blog, otherwise we were able to track that. Okay, so they have their blog post there. Yes, they have. So these are the blog posts on the sixth page. I highly doubt they're all the blog posts may not be indexed. So this is a blog. As you can see, we have a fourth page and 7. So maybe like they have 55 or 56 in their primary index of the Google. Of course, Google doesn't show you everything when you put site colon. So that's another fact. But at the same time, I see a lot of websites with thousands of pages indexed, hundreds of you know pages indexed. That's because maybe they are doing better with the content. So that's another factor. So now this is our analysis. We try to see how things get done. And one important thing I want to mention that we also offer white label SEO services, store.webji.services, and the store is still building, but we have certain services there for all type of things we offer. The video is not created for pitching myself. Rather, I try to focus on how to get, planning done and what people are doing to rank better. And whenever you see a niche like this, and if you see there is a traffic and you see some of the blog posts are ranking, this is also an indication that this is a weak niche. And another indication is these domain authority and page authority are last, but they're still ranking. This is also saying that even if you have a EMD and you don't over optimize with your content parts and other things, then you can do still rank on your local keywords. So EMD plays a role still. So that's all for now. I will see you into the next video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would help me, and I will get back to you very soon, maybe in 1-2 days with another niche, another exploration like this. And if you have any kind of content need, I would highly recommend you try our tool for a month and see the difference. If you have an agency, want to scale up your services, portfolio, and number of clients, want to outsource something, we can give you a custom quotation as well. Thank you for today. I will see you in the next video.